Welcome back to Excel with NS. Please like, share, and follow Tech Training on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. We are still on Excel text functions and we are answering a bunch of questions using this data set. In the previous video, I introduced a few functions I would like to elaborate on before we answer the last two questions on the data set. The first function I introduced was the replace function. Now the first function I would like to explain is this replace function. Now, what is the replace function? The replace function works like the substitute function. They both are kind of similar and different at the same time. The replace function replaces characters by their position. Like if you write equals to replace, you see old text, starting number characters, and new text. Like the number of characters, this where the replacement should start from, the number of characters to be replaced, and the new text to use and replace it with. Let's say we have something like and we want to replace it. We want to replace that with our start number. We want to replace n and x. Let's say we want to replace n and x. We'll come here, write len, so that it will count the numbers and know the position of each alignment. So the len function then you replace f7 minus 2 minus 1, the number of characters 2, and the new text will replace it with hn, not capital letter, hn, small letter. Then as you can see here, what this did was it found the position of n and x and replaced it with what was given. So the replace function functions based on position. It replaces things based on its position. And the substitute function works in a similar way, but the substitute function, it replaces the entire word. So if you use substitute, you put the old text f7. Okay, the text I want to replace is in f7. That is where the text is. The old text we want to replace is jonx. We put it in a string. And what are we replacing it with? We are replacing it with the new text john. So you can see here john. I've replaced the entirety of jonx. That is how the substitute function works. It replaces the entire word. By this replace function works based on the position of the letter or the character I want to replace. Then the repetition function, what this does, it takes a character or a string or a text, whatever I was given, and repeats it the number of given times. Here we have 5 exclamation marks because we repeated it 5 times. We can change this to 15 and thereabouts. So this repeat function repeats the given text as many times as required. And with that, we've covered the two major functions I introduced in the previous video. In this video, we will be answering the remaining two questions. The first question is to extract only numeric parts from the employee code. So we are to extract only the numeric parts of the employee code. To do that, to extract only the numeric part of the employee code, there are various ways, but let me show you the simpler way. We are extracting the numeric part from here. because here the numeric part is in the middle, but the function to be used here was said to be write C2 to C3. C2 for the right function, which means to start from the end, which is this code that we've already removed. So employee code, we will turn that up to right equals to we write h2 3. The right function is to retrieve all the letters from the end of a string. You retrieve the amount. Okay, in this h2, what it's saying is, in this string, from the end, which is this right, from the end, give me the 3 letters, so it will count 1, 2, 3, and return it to us. And then we fill the cell with that, and we have our employee code. We can also change this employee code now. We can create a pattern. Let's delete here and delete here. As you can see, as the fill function recognizes a pattern, so that way we have different employee codes 001, 001, and we've answered that the 7th question. And now for the 8th question, remove the hyphens from the employee code completely. So now we have to remove the hyphens. Like I said, the substitute is to remove a specific text, while the replace function is to remove based on positioning. So let's reduce this, and reduce this. We are using this. So this is our employee code. We've replaced this with the employee code here. We could also use this right. Okay, we could also use this right to extract the numbers from here, but since we are looking for these ones, we'll use that for this. We can use the right to remove not only the numbers but also the letters. But for the 8th question, it said remove the hyphens from the employee code completely. So to remove the hyphens, we come over here. Let's call this EC employee code without the hyphen. So since we are using this as our employee code, we will substitute H2. The old text we are substituting is the hyphen, and we are exchanging it for nothing. Just leave the string empty. As you leave the string empty, it will be like this. But if you put a space in between, it will give us something like this. We have completely eliminated the hyphen from this equation, from this employee code, and there we have it. No more hyphen. So we have successfully answered all 8 questions of this data set. As we have finished answering all 8 questions using this data set. In the next video, we will work with more data set and more questions on the text function. I'll see you in the next video. NS out.